Good morning. Our time now is 9:24, so if you're watching this and it's already recorded, please feel free to skip forward because we're obviously not live at that point in time. So like I mentioned, 9:24 at the moment we're starting this. I'm meteorologist Dana McFarland. Let me try to situate this where the light isn't so bad. Okay, so I'm going to give it just a few minutes. I'm going to get some things loaded up right here, and we're going to check out today's forecast along with the update on Hurricane Maria. So not really a whole lot going on today. Thankfully, it's going to be a nice sunny day with high temperatures in the 90s. And then overnight tonight, probably dropping down to 66 for a low, and I'll show you that in a second. I'm going to try to get a couple more things done here while we wait. So just go ahead and feel free to answer this. I'll answer those questions whenever they get in. And at the moment, we're not really looking at a whole lot moving in, so that's some good news. So give me just one moment. Okay. Alright, I think we should be good to go now. So like I mentioned before, feel free to ask questions whenever you want to. I'm just going to kind of roll through some things here real quick and kind of, check out what we can expect for the day ahead. But at the moment, not seeing a whole lot moving in. Overall, going to be a very nice day today, looking at about 90 degrees for a high. And let me check out Jose first, and I'll start you off with that. Kind of see what's going on with that one. You guys see if it's updated. Yeah, okay, here we go. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay, so first thing I'm showing you here is going to be Jose and its track. So it looks like it's going to remain a Category 1 and then kind of hang off the coast here of portions of Massachusetts and Long Island over there, and even Connecticut. Now, there is some good news here. They're not going to see a whole lot of rain from it. It looks like they're just going to have some wind, maybe some good surf while it's a little bit further to the back. Other than that, this one's not going to be affecting anyone at all. Okay, now the next tropical system is going to be Lee, and I'm going to talk about Maria in just a second. Again, guys, as I'm going through this, feel free to ask questions whenever you want to about local forecast, or if it's completely unrelated to what we're talking about at the moment. Again, just feel free to ask whenever you want. So this is Lee, but all the spaghetti models, it doesn't look like it's going to impact anyone, and it looks like it's also just a tropical depression at this time. But the big one we're looking at is going to be Maria. And it looks like it can move through the Leeward Islands, kind of similar to Irma, through that area, right? And then it moves through Puerto Rico, okay, as a Category 3 or 4 storm. So that's what we're looking at with this one. Could be affecting the Bahamas, maybe the Dominican Republic, but good news for us that live in the United States, spaghetti models do not have it going in to the United States at all. It looks like it's just going to be caught by the Gulf Stream and be shot out and go to a similar track as Jose did. Now, I noticed there's a couple stragglers over here that go into the Carolinas, but there's always one or two that kind of deviate from everyone else. But it looks like there's a pretty good consensus here that's going to follow a similar path to Jose. Okay, let's go over to the radar. Show you guys this one right now. So, pretty clear. Everything you see here is just all radar scattering, so that looks like, what it's like when you have more humid conditions. That's really backing off, though, right now, which is some good news. And it's just going to be sunny for the rest of the day, so it's looking very, very nice. And we're just going to have high pressure dominate the area, which is great. And maybe some clouds earlier this morning. Keep an eye on that time right there. So we're not having a whole lot. This model does show a little bit of rain down to the south of Columbus and Albany. Other than that, things are looking pretty good. No rain on Tuesday, but then on Wednesday, maybe a few isolated showers could move on in during the mid-afternoon to early evening or so. And that's really a good rain chance there. Okay? And no problem. I'm happy to give the update. Okay, in fact, let's go ahead and jump over to the 7-day. And guys, feel free to ask questions whenever you want to. I'll be happy to answer anything. If you want to ask anything about your local area today or on Friday, I'm happy to go over whatever I can. But overall, this is going to be what we see over the next 7 days. Highs close to about 90 degrees. I think we could be as high as 91 by Wednesday still, but then that's when the rain moves in, and this isn't going to be associated with any cold front or anything like that, but it's just going to be pretty nice outside for the most part. And we're just looking at isolated showers on these days, so not really a whole lot happening there. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Okay. All right, so Candace is asking if Hurricane Maria is supposed to be like Irma with the same effects. Well, yes, I think Hurricane Maria is going to be very similar to Irma. The track is just going to be very different. So it's not going to be moving into the United States, but it could strengthen just as quickly as Irma did. But it doesn't look like it's going to be moving in. It's going to be headed through Puerto Rico and the Bahamas before it gets caught by the Gulf Stream. So we're not going to be affected here in Georgia or the Carolinas or anywhere like that. And Jason is saying, hope I fared okay with, I did. I was, fared great from the storm, actually. I didn't lose power at all at my place. And I'm glad to hear that you guys are back with power. I know they were working real hard to get everyone back up by the weekend. Good morning, Nancy. Yeah, let's talk about Wrightsville. Let's jump over there. I'll kind of talk about this. And so do you think Middle Georgia area will dodge the storm? Yes, I do think we're not going to see Maria moving in like we did Irma. It's going to be way different. So that's Cupid. I'm sorry if that's if I mispronounced your name, but yeah, we're not going to be seeing Maria moving in. All right, so Nancy's asking about Wrightsville, and no problem, Candace. Today, your high temperature, I think it's going to be a tad bit warmer than what you're seeing here. You're seeing other spots get close to 90. I think you can hit 90 as well. You're not going to be seeing a whole lot of cloud cover today. This is kind of overdoing it, but it's just going to be overall a warm, dry day, kind of similar to what we had on Sunday. Quinn, I'm sorry. I just saw the D at the end. But yeah, 6 days without power, wow. Yeah, that's way too much. But, you know, I know they did their best. You know what? Let me see if I can pull up the website. And again, if you guys want to have any more questions about your local area, I'm happy to go over that. But I want to just check the power outages map right now. See what the update on that is. So I had to go over to their website and just pull up things real quick. And it looks like there's only some light power outages around the state right now. So all the spots in green either have, it's 1 to 500 customers without power. So there's a few spots left, but Bibb County had 15,000 people or more without power for a lot of last week. And so that's some good news. And then Quinn says, my neighborhood has a small party for the guys working on our neighborhood once the lights came back on. I bet. They were probably working real hard, and really appreciated you guys doing that for them for sure. So let's take a closer look right here. So 2 power outages right now in Bibb County. Less than 5 people affected up there, and then less than 5 over here. Let's see. Yeah, these are all very minor ones. I would guess, I mean, I'm no power expert, but this is probably standard at this point in time. There's a couple spots without power. So things looking a lot better, obviously. For those of you wondering about Maria, it's not going to be headed our way at all. It's just going to move up towards the north and really follow a similar path to Jose. So it might kind of linger there a little bit just towards the south of Massachusetts potentially, but again, that's probably 2 weeks away, so it's hard to tell right now. Anyone else have any more questions? I'd be happy to answer them. If you have a question about, say, Warner Robins, Americus, cloud cover today, more about the hurricane, I'm happy to go over it. Yeah, Lasagna's saying she's praying for everyone to be safe through the hurricanes. Yeah, definitely, because this is, Maria's going to be another category 3 or 4 when it moves through Puerto Rico. And when Irma moved through, it was a category 5, and that was only a week and a half ago. So they haven't even really begun to recover yet, and here comes another one. So, Yeah, let's see. Lance is saying what I missed. Well, we're just kind of talking about what to expect today with weather. We're just looking at highs right around 90 degrees and sunny skies. And we did talk a little bit about the hurricanes too, none of which are coming towards our area. So that's pretty much all you missed. A lot of those hurricanes, though, let's see. Lasagna's asking about Gainesville, Georgia. Okay, yeah, let me show you Gainesville, Georgia. Just one second. Let me get something pulled up for you right here. Give me just one moment. Okay, so I think a big difference between Gainesville and what we're going to see down here, at least for today, is going to be cloud cover. But let's go ahead and just show you what you can expect for the rain. So I think a spot like Gainesville, I pulled up a different site here. Okay, so this one is a really good one to kind of predict rain way out in the future. We are looking at some scattered rain moving into middle Georgia, but for up in Gainesville, rain chances don't look all that great for you on Wednesday. But maybe some scattered rain on Thursday from the look of it. And this is going to be Friday. So your best rain chance will be Friday for you in Gainesville. And that's basically what we're looking at with you. And your temperatures are going to pretty much stay. Let's go over to that real quick, just for fun. While we're here, your temperatures today are going to reach about 91 for a high over in Gainesville. Same thing for us here in Macon, looking at 91 later on. So that's pretty much what we have for the day. High temperatures in the lower 90s, sunny skies. Not really too much of a difference from what we saw yesterday. Let's see here. What else can we go over? Let's try to go long term and see what's going on here past Friday. No, we're still just looking at temperatures in the 80s through that time. No problem, Megan. Glad you're watching. All right, Kimberly's asking about Warner Robins. So let's go over Warner Robins for you real quick. High temperatures are going to be close to about 90 degrees for you. Cloud cover is really not going to be there today. I know there's a few that that show some clouds moving in, but these icons we have really overdo it with the cloud cover. It's still going to be mostly sunny with barely any clouds moving through. Now, rain chances for you, Warner Robins, should hold off. Let's go back over to this website real quick. And for those of you wondering, this is weather.cod.edu. This is College of DuPage stuff. Just about everyone I know uses this to kind of look at their models for the morning or before their shift. But yeah, your rain chances on Wednesday look pretty minimal at this point. So yeah, just expect sunny skies and temperatures in the 90s for all the way through Wednesday or so. Okay. Anyone else have questions? If not, I'll probably go over the 7-day one more time and we'll probably wrap it up from that point. I'll give it just a second to go through. Got to do a couple things here. All right, let's go ahead and check this out, and then I'll let you guys, uh-oh, I think it might have froze on me. If it doesn't, I'll just show you the sheet, and we'll go over that. So, unfortunately, it happens sometimes. It looks like it's loading, though. Okay. No problem, Kimberly. Okay, so looking at 90 for today, 91 for tomorrow. Isolated rain chances for these days. Now, I know this kind of looks scary here, but we're not looking at a whole lot of severe weather. Maybe just a couple thunderstorms during that period as well. And the weekend's looking great with highs in the mid-80s, and our low temperatures aren't going down to the 50s like what we saw the past couple weeks. So it's going to be very nice out there later on. All right, well, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back around the same time tomorrow, and we'll have a better look at what to expect with Maria and our rain chances on Wednesday. So have a great